Peace and salutations, beautiful people. This reading is for you if you have been seeing the angel number 444. Welcome to my little esoteric corner of YouTube. My name is Ofonime. I like to call myself a Renaissance man, and that's because I do a wide variety of things. But on this channel, we are going to be doing a lot of things that are esoteric based. So today's video is a pick a card reading for those who have been seeing 444. The pick a card aspect is just so the messages can be a lot more personal for you. Like I said, I don't know what else to put into the intro, but yes, there'll be 3 different piles that you can pick from, and I'll put timestamps in the bottom. Don't know what other housekeeping things I need to get through other than thank you so much for clicking on my video today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will be coming out with a video every single day for the next 2 weeks as a way to boost myself because I'm coming back on YouTube. And I would really love to work with people in multiple different ways. I do dream interpretations, I do energy work, I do passed on readings, ancestral readings. It's a wide variety of things, so get to know my face and welcome. So yes, thank you, and now I'm going to show you the piles that you can choose from. Much love. So the 3 piles are going to be earrings from my shop. Like I said, I am a Renaissance man, so all of these designs are handmade by me. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Again, we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Gonna hold it over so you'll have more choice, more time to choose, sorry. And yes, we're going to get started. And like I said, I will put timestamps in the bottom. Let's get into the reading with pile number 1. Okay. Peace and salutations. If you chose pile number 1, which is this pair, and I will link my Etsy down below and the link too if you want to shop. I also sell intention oils. I'm coming out with a lot of things I'm very excited for. So pile number 1, let's get started into why you are seeing angel number 444, pile number 1. So first, let's talk about 444. 444 is the number of work, and work language is so important. So a lot of what I base my readings on, and I think a lot of what I base my readings on personally, is that we have to understand that we live in a world that the current matrix works and operates within white supremacist and capitalistic values, and that impacts and colors our reality and language in a variety of ways. So when people think of work, they think of 9 to 5s, they think of stress, they think of the need to survive, the need to pay rent, the need to pay bills. You know, those are the things that we think of work. We have to work to live. And that connotation, oh, death card, saw that wanted to come out. We're gonna put that. And the need to work to live is something that, you know, has engulfed all of us. Like, we all have to work. All have to work. But without this white supremacist lens, what the 4 teaches us is that work is essential to living, because work is really just creating. It's watering. It's like planting a tree and taking care of that tree and watching it grow. Work can mean a variety of things. But the work is the grounding. It's the cementing. It's the preparation for the journey ahead that you are about to come into. The 4 is the gateway that enters the 5, which is the first death, which is the transformation, the beginning, the shedding of old skin in order to begin anew. The 4 takes a lot and asks a lot from us. So we have the first card here, which is the death card. And it's number 13. Let's pull another card here for you all. Okay. We have the Death card. Endings. Clearing. We have the Valet de Bâton. Okay. So there's an ending in your life right now, group number 1. And oh, we have the Tower card. So we have the Death and the Tower card here. Yes, there is an ending coming for group number 1. Who you are right now is not who you will be in the coming months, right? You're working on becoming the Valet de Bâton, the Page of Wands. That's who you're working on becoming. But in order for you to become this person, there's something that needs to die. There's something that needs to break. And there's something that needs to be let go of. Let's break, release, and let's let go of. We have the World card pop up there. The Empress in reverse. We can say cycles, things you've been creating. It's time to create something new. It's almost like you've been stuck at the 4. You've been stuck at this place of, maybe you've been stuck, there's a reason the 4 maybe symbolized the gateway when it came to you, because you've been stuck in this place. You've not been able to move forward in life. And as you, the Moon. Yeah, you're working on a lot of the shadow aspects of yourself. And right now you're being called to ground into yourself because you're working on a lot of shadow aspects. You're working on killing, metaphorically, a lot of internal ideas on self, a lot of internal ideas on your own capacity and your own worth. Because I really see this death, the man in the Death card transforms into the Valet de Bâton. And it's because, how do I want to say this? I always get stuck in messages and then I start to ramble. But this is the message. You've been stuck at the 4. If we see the number system, right? 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we see that system as a journey, we could say that you are stuck at the 4. And the reason you are stuck at the 4 and unsure of maybe where your life is supposed to go, or where your path is supposed to lead you, or what you're supposed to be directed into, the reason you could be stuck at this place at this moment in time is because you are stuck because you don't know yourself. You are afraid of what is to come. So you're in this place where it's like, I don't even know. It's like, you're just stuck at the 4, shedding a lot of skin, shedding a lot of unnecessary weight. And so that's where you are. That's what the 444 is telling you, is that you need to ground. And this is where you need to be. If there are things going through if there are things being destroyed right now, because we have the Tower card, we have the Death card, we have the Moon card, things coming to light, and a little bit of chaos. And we are right now, currently, when I'm doing this reading, in Mercury retrograde. This will be timeless, but unless I say things aren't timeless, this is timeless. They won't be timeless. This one is. Anyway. But to see the Tower, we see the Death, we see the Moon here. Things that are hidden are coming up to light about your community, about yourself. But all of these things are coming so that you can get to know yourself better. You can just shed skin, unnecessary skin. Like we said, look at this. This person is a skeleton. They have to now pick up new skin. And the new skin that they're going to be picking up is the Page of Wands. That's the new skin that you're going to be picking up. The new skin that you're going to be picking up is going to be skin that is more prepared for life. There's more prepared to go forward and forth in your journey of what it is that you're doing, or whatever it is that you're manifesting and creating for yourself, So that's why you've been seeing 444. It's denoting of an ending. This is going to push you. If this retrograde has been hard, or if the current moment you find yourself in, these cards be falling out. If the current moment you find yourself in has been difficult, it's only difficult so that you can realign with yourself. You can realign with your dreams. We have the 7 of Cups here in reverse. You can realign with what it is that you want and know what it is that you want. We have the 8 of Wands here in reverse. Yeah, not being tapped into yourself. And then we have the Four of Pentacles upright. Grounding. More. These things are being removed so that you could be left alone with yourself in order to rebuild. You know, like I said, the skeleton has no skin, but it's getting new skin. And so whatever is being taken out, whatever is being removed is for your benefit, is for your highest good. Because it's going to bring you into a new place where you're really going to be more prepared and ready to take on life. Okay. That was your reading, pile number 1. Much love and thank you for tuning in. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, I will put the link in the description below. Again, thank you so much for your time and watching this. Comment below a cup or something like a martini glass or a wine glass, something like that, if this was your reading. And again, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Much love. Hello, beautiful people of pile number 2. If you picked this beautiful creation of mine, this is your reading for why you are seeing angel number 444. Let's get into it. Let's divine. That was the world card that I just saw there. I always think it's important to see. And the Wheel of Fortune. No, it was the Wheel of Fortune card I saw. Wheel of Fortune. It came out. Strength card. Oh, yes, the 4. The hardest lesson of the 4, I was just explaining to pile number 1, but I don't really feel like I need to go into that in-depth of an explanation for you, pile number 2. The lesson of the 4. So often we get stuck at the number 4, the number cycle, and never hit 5. So often in this life cycle of ours, I'm learning, because it takes, especially in a white supremacist world where working, your ability to work and create is tied into your survival. In any world we live in, our ability to survive will be tied into some form of work, right? But not even in just the physical sense. Explain to pile number 1 that work is a part of our lives. Work gives us something that we are creating as we are living, and the 4 is that number where we are creating, where we are intentional, we are building, we are grounding, we are knowing of ourselves in order to move forward in our lives. And so where you are right now in the 444 is that, especially with the strength card here, we're seeing someone who's been putting in a lot of time. Looking at the universe in the middle here, this is somebody who's been putting in a lot of time, a lot of intention, a lot of prayer. You've been working hard. You've been working hard. I'm sorry. The universe is a very interesting place. But I think that all of it is just trying to teach us to be more present, because as ugly as this sounds and as cliche as it sounds, because everyone says it so often, if you can't figure out a way to appreciate your present moments, to appreciate life in the now, then how can you appreciate life when whatever it is that you want happens, right? Because think about it, we see success as the end goal. If that's the end, then that's the end of your life? No. The journey is forever. The journey is what is life. I was watching Soul on Disney today, and I know this is corny. I was watching Soul on Disney today, and I be getting the cutest little, like, I love getting quotes from, like, little kid movies. I really do. Corny as fuck, but I do. Sorry, shouldn't have cursed. But it was the end scene where the lead was talking to the other guy, and he was talking about how after the show he thought he would feel different. You know, he's been looking for this moment his entire life, and he thought that now that he'd hit it, he would feel different. And the lead responded and said to him with a little tidbit about a fish A young fish had flown to a bigger fish, an older fish in the ocean, and said, I'm looking for the ocean. The bigger fish said, well, you're in it. And the young fish said, nah, this is just water. I'm looking for the ocean. I don't know, that stuck with me. It's like life is not the destination. And so your journey now, pile number 2, is to find enjoyment in the journey, right? Like you're searching. If you're searching for something, then that means you don't have it, right? As corny as it sounds, I don't have it. And so you have to then say, I do have it, and give it to yourself. Does that make sense? Because you are success. What is success has to be redefined. How can we define success in today? What made you successful today? What made you successful this month already? Success doesn't have to be these big things that we're reaching out to. It could be today I was successful because I did some work today. Today I was successful because I rested. Today I was successful in my business because I sent out 2 emails. That is success. Today I was successful because I was able to eat, I was able to clean, I was able to sleep. Today I was successful. And I can make plans for how I plan to keep being successful so that I can enjoy this journey a lot more. Okay. See that? I'm like, I always be like, if you want to come out, you got to jump out. Say it with your chest. Okay. So there's strength needed from you right now. And I think that that's what you've been calling on from your angels, is this need for strength. Priestess of Discs. And that's the Queen of Pentacles. You're just learning. All of this, you know what I mean? The I hate these corny things. Bamboo season, yada, yada, yada. But right now, you're being called to be patient and intentional in the things that you're creating. You're learning a lot. You know what I mean? 3 of Discs, asks for help when you need to ask for help. Daughter of Cups, rest when you need to rest. Because the 4 is when we learn the practice. The 4 is when we learn the practice of work. Oh! The 4 is when we learn the practice of trust. Trusting that like the seeds that we are planting will bring us something. The 4 is when we learn how to be alive and learn that like life is not always going to be like, it's going to be life, which means it's going to be dual. It's going to have its intricacies, its yin and its yangs, its moments. But our task is to find comfortability and peace within the chaos. I feel like that's what my success means to me. I feel like I'll be finally fully successful when I finally found true peace. And that peace means a lot more to me. It's like, okay, what do I need to be at peace financially? What do I need to be at peace community-wise? What do I need to be at peace relationship-wise? What is needed to be more at peace? And then I'm working towards that. And so that's probably what maybe we resonate in some way, because I've been seeing some 4s myself. Maybe we resonate in that way, is that you're being taught in this moment how to stick in for the long haul, how to grow an oak tree. It takes decades to grow a tree. But with intentional watering, intentional pouring, intentional like just taking care and nurture and coming back and failing, but starting again and failing and doing it better and keep going and processing, before you'll know it, you'll have a fucking oak tree. And you'll be like, when the fuck did this oak tree come in? I'm sorry, I said I wasn't gonna cuss, but here I am cussing again. Here I am cussing again. I do need to stop. But that was your reading. You're being prepped for the long haul. You're being prepped to acclimate yourself with the cycles of the world and the cycles of life and the changes that come with it and all the ups and downs. That's what you're being taught. And that's what you're being taught. All right, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you for clicking on my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you could do so through the link in my bio, through the link in the description below. I am sorry. And I look forward to working with you in whatever esoteric way you are looking to work with me in. All right, much love and much love, and yeah, please everyone, please be safe. Thank you. Hello, pile number 3. If you picked this pair, available on my Etsy, if you picked this pair, then this reading is for you. Okay, let's see. Like, I like when my cards pop out. I'm like, no, I want to do with these ones. Haven't read with any of the piles yet with this, but sometimes these cards don't like to come out. Sometimes it's only for very specific readings, and I do need a new deck. I always go get a new deck of playing cards after a while because I be using them too much energy, all sort of stuff. So I'm like, so I'm in due for a new one. We have 4 cards pop out, and I feel like they're your cards. We have the 7 of Hearts, the Jack of Diamonds, the 6 of Clubs, and the Ace of Clubs. That's crazy because I was talking in pile 2 about the 4s signifying them having to like ground in and cement in and learning how to cement in for the long haul that is life, and for the journey that is life, and learning how to create peace and comfort within the specific chaoses that might pop up. But for you, I feel like this is somebody who has really been, who is coming. It's almost like if we look at, I always look at the number system as like a journey, as an evolution, right? The journey of the 1 transforms into the journey of the 2, transforms into the journey of the 3 and the 4 and the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then it repeats itself. So if we're looking at you are about to hit the 5. It's almost like you're coming into the world. You have learned so much about yourself. You have nurtured and learned, you've learned so much about yourself, and now you're ready to come into the world. But as you come into the world, and so what I'm picking up on is this is somebody who could be in a transition phase, and this is someone who could be coming into like a new space, a new timeline, a new career, a new job. Maybe you're starting a family, something in your life. It's almost like a new timeline of some sort is like coming up and opening up for you. And really truly what you're seeing the 444s for is to just again cement yourself for the journey that is coming or starting, but also trust in the lessons that you have learned from the previous timelines from your life. The lessons that you've learned so far are what's going to help you with this new transition and this new journey that you are embarking on. So I'm seeing somebody may be entering fatherhood or parenthood, you know, somebody's coming into being a parent of some sort, and it's like, wow, this is scary. But trust and know that, like, if you're worried about like trauma, or I'm a birth worker, if you're in Philly, book me. Yeah. Anyway, maybe you're becoming a parent and you are worried and scared about like, have you done the work? Have you learned enough to become a parent? And the answer is yes, but also like we will never be sure. But all you can do is trust in yourself and trust in how much of yourself you've discovered as you've journeyed so far in this little journey and world called life, and know that you've got this. Another thing I'm seeing is somebody could maybe be starting a new business. Your business is expanded, you know, now you a CEO, you're a big boss, and you're like, I'm scared, I don't know what to do. And we're seeing the 444, and the 444 is telling you to, you know, have faith that 444, just saw 444, have faith and know that like you deserve to be in this place, and have the faith and trust in yourself that you carried yourself here, you will carry yourself through to the next timelines that you're supposed to, and you're just gonna keep connecting and aligning. So yeah, that's why you've been seeing 444. The 444 is just reminding you to trust in the lessons and the work that you have already done, and the work that you've already put in. That could be internally, externally, however you may identify with that lesson. It's just telling you to trust, because you've done the work. So now don't be afraid of the new cycle to come in. Because it's a new cycle, acknowledge that you are novice and you are new to this, and this is something that is scary and challenging, and you just don't know how to do it, and that's okay. But what you can trust in is the lessons that you've already gone through, and all of the things you've already experienced. Okay, much love.